welcome back, guys. What's up? So from the title, as you can see, today I wanted to give you guys something very easy, very simple, very to the point my beginners can tap in. So we know it's fall, right? So I want to give you guys a very easy fall makeup tutorial, something very easy to the point, just, you know, clean skin, clean girl kind of vibe, but still a little, you know, on the fall side. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. To start off, I want to prep a little bit further with my skin today. Just clean skin right now, so I want to go ahead and moisturize. I'm almost running out, but I do have a brand new bottle. So what I have here, it's not the first time you guys see me showing you guys this. This is the Advanced 96 Snail Mucin Power Essence. I just love to use a brush, no big reason. Sometimes I don't feel like getting everything on my fingers, so shout out to PS Looks Hair. If you haven't checked out the website, go ahead and check it out. Okay, that's where today's wig is from. But yeah, go ahead and check them out. These days I'll be wearing PS Looks Hair most of the times. Okay, so, but yeah, so see, it just gives that nice glass skin glow, and I wash my brush each and every time that I use it. So if you're gonna use a brush, please be sure to keep it super clean, because yeah, I'm gonna dry this down. You just want to use something that is very moisturizing, because I mean, we're in the colder times and you just want to make sure that you're hydrating your skin in the best way. The next product I want to go into is this. So this is actually my Lip Sleep Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask, and it's from Corks. Okay, but I'm still gonna use it now, even though we're not going to bed. I'm gonna use it now. It's very light. It's a light balm, so don't expect something super slippery as it looks on camera. It's definitely on the lighter side. Really condition your lips, so I like this formula for that. By the way, you could go ahead and shop these products on my Amazon storefront. My Amazon storefront link is down below in the description box, so yeah, feel free to go ahead, check that out. Okay, yeah, so the skin is looking good. You guys know I tried out in my previous thorough makeup tutorial that I did, which was the drugstore makeup tutorial. If you guys haven't checked that out, please go ahead and do so, because so much of you guys have always been asking me to give you a thorough drugstore full glam. So I did shoot one of that recently, so if you missed that, the link is down below in my description box. It's very detailed. I give you guys a whole haul of some new products that I went ahead and got, and this is actually one of them, and I've been using this even on days where I don't wear makeup. So this is the e.l.f. Laminating Brow Gel. It does look like a thick white substance, which it is, but it does dry down pretty fast, so you just want to coat your brows properly with that, you know, back and forth, go back and forth with that, so just to make sure that everything is evenly like coated. And so I just take my time and just run through that, because I love when my brows look nice and laminated. It just look so much more put together. You don't actually like the comb on this because it doesn't get it as flat as I want it. You could use it, but it just doesn't get it as flat as I want it. So I take like one of these combs that I get, like that I have, like you get in your wig packages, or you can buy these at the something like this at the beauty supply store, and just get it really nice and flat. Like you just really want to get it all the way down on it, just like when you go to laminate your brows. And look at that. Oh, that's so sharp, like so perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. Like honestly, I do this on a day. Fresh face, just do that. Glossy lips, you know, if you want to add a little mascara, you're good to go. Gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and prime. So I specifically feel like for colder months, I don't necessarily go crazy with like my mattifying primer, only in some instances, like if I want to wear the makeup for a very prolonged time. But I know my skin, and even, you know, in colder conditions, you know, it all depends on you and your skin and how oily it gets. So this is the Smooth and Blur primer from Smashbox, and I feel like this works well. So I don't do too much. I'm really focusing this on areas that I'm gonna be applying more like cream or liquid products And specifically for today's makeup look, I'm not gonna be doing foundation. So for eyebrow, I'm not going too crazy. As you guys know, I like a closer shade to my skin tone. So I'm gonna go on the inner portion under the brow with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. You just have to have a steady hand if you're just getting into, like, you know, cleaning up your brows and doing this whole vibe. You just want a steady hand. I'm gonna get my multi-sculpting concealer from Too Faced, and this is the shade Sand. Then I'm literally going to take, this is kind of giving drugstore in a way, but I'm going to take my Cool Tan LA Girl Pro Concealer again, and this is what I'm going to use to conceal today. And I just take a small amount, just that amount, and that's all I'm gonna need. I'll just blend that. I do not want anything, you know, too bright. You just take your time, and you see, whenever you're blending, guys, you want to take the lightest hand. You do not like want to be pouncing super heavy up on your face. I find that products just blend way more flawlessly and seamless whenever you kind of just tap with a very light hand. Don't be rough. Okay, try to not be like pouncing up on your face. That way you create unnecessary like demarcations and stuff within the makeup. You don't want that. We don't want that. Going in with my One Size translucent powder, and we're just gonna lightly set that. There's one thing about me, I don't care about the season. I'm gonna always set any area that cream or liquid is applied to. Like no way I'm not doing that. Like, it has to be set properly with powder. That's the only way it's gonna be lasting. All areas that you see how the eyelids were creased up, so you need to go back in with your damp beauty blender and ensure that there's no creasing. Tap that out and you're good to go. With my Sephora Microsmooth powder in Toffee, it's a very fine powder, so like it's just super flawless. For this shade specifically, I use it more of like a bronzing to like achieve more of like a bronze vibe, because it's not my exact shade. So I mean, you know, so I just kind of apply this like in the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, you know. And it looks really good. Like, you see that? That looks so good. And I'm not using a whole bunch of product. That is so cute. Now I'm gonna go on the sides of my nose with the very same powder, and I take a fluffy brush, and this is just something I always love to do. This, even before I do eyeshadow, I love to do this step because it kind of just warms up the crease. I usually use it to give the sides of my nose a nice contour, and usually I like to use a fluffy brush because it doesn't leave me with very harsh lines, so kind of blows everything out more. So you see the difference with this side as opposed to this side. Yeah, and now we're onto the eyes. We're almost there with the face, but I'm gonna pause on the face, do the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm actually going to try a palette that I got from the last makeup tutorial that I did, like full-on makeup tutorial, which was the drugstore makeup tutorial. This is the Revolution makeup palette that I got. This is Reloaded Velvet Rose. This is just filled with neutrals, like mattes and shimmers. I'm gonna try this one first. You know, it's like a nice medium brown. And again, as I said, this is gonna be, it's easy. It's not gonna be too complex. I'm just gonna focus this on the outer portion, you know, to take like a medium size blending brush, and I'm tapping. I'm literally tapping, flickering, tapping, flickering, tapping, flickering in one area to just kind of deposit that. And then what I do, I work my way in with little circles. As you can see, tap. And what that does is kind of just help you to, you know, gradually diffuse the color. And like very light hand. If you guys notice, I'm always holding my brush at the very end. We do not do this. When you do this, it's just not enough motion for your hands to flicker that product, and it's gonna be a little bit like, it can end up looking blotchy and just not blending out well. If you realize, entire makeup application from your face to your eyes, I've been saying do light tapping motions or just use a light hand. You want to gently apply the products, you know, and that's all I'm gonna do for that area. Just really nice and blown out. Yeah, I like that shade. Then I'm gonna go in with this black, right? Now we're not going for something too dark. As I say, what I want to create is like a nice little depth with like an outer V. So I first deposit that color, and with this palette, it's drugstore, so I find it's, as I said, it's like a 7 out of 10 as it relates to pigmentation. It's not the highest pigmentation, but it's decent. So yeah, sometimes I like this too. These palettes work too, like when you're not trying to get too much of a concentration. So as you can see, the concentration of that pigment is not too heavy. So I'm just kind of depositing it at the end of my lash line, creating like a V as I bring it up, and circular motions to blend. And I'm just kind of blowing that out with this small like angled brush. It's still very simple. You just want to run it on the outer portion and just keep on blending in circular motions with your brush. With your brushes, you flicker. Flickering is a nice way to kind of blow that shadow out. So you can see I'm just flickering it inwards, not outwards, inwards. So that just give a nice little diffused vibe. What I'm gonna use to tone that down even more is a previous brush that we used for the previous color, and kind of just tap that on over top to just help to soften it up even more. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. We're just gonna do the simplest line, like a thin line at the upper lash line, to kind of just intensify. So I'm gonna go in with my mascara, super fan mascara from Smashbox, and I'm just gonna go over my natural lashes with this. I'm really proud of my natural lashes. Like, they are coming back nicely. For blush, I'm gonna go into the Carli Bybel Makiage palette, and I'm gonna use this shade here. I know it's not showing up on camera as much as it does in real life, but this is a really pretty shade. Yeah, that's super pretty. I hope that's showing up. I can definitely see it, so that's what we're using for blush today. Yeah, that's really cute. It's nicely pigmented and it has that glow to it. Now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm actually going with my Sigma highlighter Golden Hour for a little bit of glow today. Nothing too crazy. Well, this is really glowy, by the way. It's actually really glowy, but we're not gonna overdo it. So just a little bit of glow. Just put it at the high points right here, like that. I'm heavily contemplating if I should do lash mascara or just leave it, and I'm really leaning to just leaving it because, as I said, today's makeup look is on the simpler side. I'm not gonna be doing the most today with a lippy. I just want something very subtle and more on the matte. Well, yeah, I want something on the mattified side. So you know what, I'm gonna use this lippy that I've been using a lot since recently. This is the Gabby Glam Cosmetics Gabby Glam Lippy in Solace. I'm gonna use this side. This side is a clear lip gloss, so I'm gonna use this as a like liner, and then on the inner portion I'm gonna make that matte as well. I'm gonna use concealer. Is it the LA Girl Pro Concealer again? Let's see, you can use this so many different ways. And that's it for the lips. That's it. It's been a long time since I've done a mattified lip look, so I said, you know what, I think that would be a nice switch up. I know in my previous video that I did like with a detail strip eyelash tutorial for beginners, I know you guys saw me rocking a matte look or a matte lip look. That wasn't a full face makeup tutorial, so I was like, you know what, let me do that type of look today in today's video. So yeah, so one thing I've been doing since recently is like reinforcing the under eye, some more powder, just to really lock that in after I set it, which you guys saw. So you just literally need to follow these steps and you're good, but it's quite simple, hence today's title for the video. So yeah, so the final step to this look is your final setting spray, and this is what really seals it in and just the face and like keep it nice and durable. Love this. And that's it. Let me know if you guys like it. I think this is such a simple yet cute and flawless look. It's so flawless to me, and not too much product. It's not too much product. Like honestly, if you know anything about makeup, you know that, you know, or even if you're just getting into, you know, it can be overwhelming with all the products and all the steps. It's still some steps to it, but I hope I broke it down and make it really simplified for you guys as best as possible. If I helped, if you found this informative, go ahead and give this video a thumb up. All the products I used are listed down below, and my Amazon storefront is also listed, so go ahead, check that out. You'll find the products I mentioned specifically in the beauty category. So yeah, and if you want to check out the other categories in my storefront, feel free to go ahead and do so. I'm always trying my best to update it. I have some stuff that I'm gonna add to it soon, especially where fashion is concerned. So I want you guys to also go ahead and check out my vlog channel at Petite-Sue TV, because I do incorporate my hauls there. I don't know if you want me to bring back hauls over here, like just dedicated hauls, I can do it as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think the transition shade really gave that fall vibe because it's more on like a more orangey kind of side, even though it's not too much. But I just like the subtleness of this look today. Let me know. I really like this. It's so cute. It's so cute. And the hair, oh my gosh, what lace? What lace? I can't wait to give you guys the deets on this wig. It's so natural looking. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. That's it for today's easy fall makeup look. Go ahead, give me a thumb up if you enjoyed it, if you found it informative. Leave your thoughts down below for what you'd like to see next. Yeah, talk to me, let me know. I really want to know, so tell me in the comment section what you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. So until then, just go and make up on yourself. Bye.